Welcome back, everyone, to another game of Echo Arena presented by VRML. I'm your caster Skinny. Joined tonight is my co-host Rosie Hope,
Hi
and on the
guys.
cams is Wit. Tonight we have Milk versus Flair. Flair coming off a very exciting game, just barely able to win on the third round against the Kangarillas. So, what do you expect to see this game, Rosie?
To be honest, I expect Flair to be really pumped up for this game. I think they're going to take the win that they had against Kangos and they're going to use it as sort of a confidence boost, knowing that going against Milk, especially since Milk just lost against Ignite, I think that Milk's going to be kind of down and Flair's going to be sort of pumped up for this next game. So I think it's going to be not necessarily a close game. But I think both teams are going to pull out with some good plays.
Yeah, Milk definitely a talented, experienced team, and hopefully they can. If Flair, even though we saw Flair win against the Kangarillas, it was a very close game, very you could arguably messy game. So hopefully Milk can bring it in home here and give us a great showing tonight.
Yeah, I think this is definitely going to be a test on Milk's mentality, especially bringing in B-Love just today as a new player. I don't know whether or not they've been practicing with him beforehand, or maybe it was just a last-minute call. But I think Milk's really going to be able to test their mentality and see if they're going to be able to, wipe that last game off their shoulders and just sort of play this game as if it was their first game of the day.
And as we tell the teams to ready up, we listen to our messages.
I think even in chat after the game ended, Flair seemed pretty pumped up after the game. And it looks like both teams are going to start to ready up here. Getting this game started.
Who do you think is going to win the Jazz, Rosie?
I think Flair's going to win the joust just because they had a really good joust against Kang. I don't know if their joust is going to change or anything, but I think Flair might take the joust here.
All right, and as we get started our first game of the round, Milk with a very strong boost. Belov able to get it on there, decides to reset it back to see Jason, but a good interception by Compile Plus gets a good clear, and now a good boost by both teams allows the quick game able to score the 3-pointer.
They came out super powerful. Milk came out with a really powerful joust, but weren't able to collect or control the disc quite in time or get set up. Super unfortunate, especially since their joust was pretty good. They got the disc super deep out there.
Yeah, Belov even throwing that reset in hopes to secure that 2-pointer, but not able to game with an awesome 3-pointer to start off this game.
Unfortunately, C. Jason almost missing that pass. Gratefully, JL is able to recover. Going for the passing, unfortunately, a lot of missed passes going on. A great steal by Game coming through. Goes for the shot. Callan's there to save it. Callan's going for a clear. Goes for B-Love. Passing up the field. JL has a goalie. Fortunately, he's looking for his passes. I think he's going to try and take it for 1v1. And in it goes.
Yeah, great great walking by JL Graham. Flair not exactly boosting and just allowing the 1v1, just walking in from midfield. Good separation by the Milk Boys to bring this to a 1-point game with just a minute 30 seconds to go. Good response by the Milk Boys, so hopefully they can keep this momentum up and gain back the lead.
Yeah, Milk's looking pretty strong right now. I mean, compared to how Flair was doing against Kangos, I wonder if Flair sort of lost their momentum or lost some stamina just going against Flair not too long ago, which was a really, really tough game. Going for the shot here, Grumpy's able to save it. JL Graham comes with that awesome save going for a dunk in 2. Now Milk's up by 1, super unexpected, but I'm excited to see how this plays out.
I mean, the Milk Boys obviously been in competitive now for a while. Even though, yeah, we've seen Flair in the competitive scene and perform well against Kang, they're still a great team, able to respond quickly against Flair. And now Flair off onto with their just advantage, good passing with good crosses, able to punch out the back line.
Flair trying to set up here, goes for it. JL's fortunately able to get recovery. Unfortunately, not a good clear. B-Love going for the passes, hopefully looking for a back pass. Looks a little stuck right now, looks a little panicked. He goes for a pass down to Callan. Callan's looking for some clears, clears it downfield. Flair really needs to get their boost in check. No one's at goal. They could go for a shot. And C. Jason goes for a back. I think right now Milk's just going super long with the passes, even right there. Too long of a pass and it gets intercepted. Voodoo goes for the 3 and gets it 11 meters.
Good 2-pointer or 3-pointer. I'm sorry, by Voodoo. Just good slowdown by the Flair boys allowed the interception, and Milk need to short down those passes in order to tie it up this game with. And now with as just advantage goes to Milk, 6 minutes and 40 seconds. They decide to go again for that standard tube split we see so much with VRML teams. And now Milk deep down tries to go for that pass, but is unfortunately punched out. Unfortunately not able to clear that out.
Jail goes for the passes down to his teammates. B-Love going for the shot, looking for passes down to his teammates. C. Jason's able to pick it up, gets stunned out by Voodoo. Voodoo goes for the clear downfield, goes through, bouncing up. Hopefully any boost will come through to pick it up. B-Love's able to get the recept and unfortunately messes up the clear.
Yeah, just a lot of fast-paced action, not a lot of time given for both teams to react and really align that shot as well as they would have liked. And now with a slow recovery, Voodoo trying to slow it down again. Good separation by the Milk Boys. Voodoo's trying to struggle to find the pass. Game again, even though the pass was completed to game. Quick pass and a quick clear, but Milk is already on that regrabs, trying to regain possession. And as they regain possession, they're able to clear it again.
Yeah, I think Flair is just looking kind of tired, to be honest. This is not the same gameplay that we saw going against Kangos, and I wonder if they're tired from coming off that game. I mean, respectively, they should be. That was a really tough game, but both teams have just come off of a pretty tough round. So it looks a little panicked. It looks like the comms aren't going well. It looks like just not the same teams that usually would be playing, and rightfully so, since both teams are going on a double header today.
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, Milk's possession was not able to convert it to 2-pointer, but quickly recovered again. Is Milk passing it deep down to to expecting Flair players, not able to intercept that, but good slowdown and resets.
A missed
By Milk
pass
allowed them.
coming from Game. Game's able to pick it up. Callan picks it up, passes it down. Unfortunately, doesn't connect. Gumpy is there to set it up. Possibly goes for the pass, goes for the clear. They leave it open. C. Jason's able to take that 3 and get their team ahead by 1 point.
Yeah, good read by C. Jason, just able to sneak that 3-pointer in to give their team the lead. And with 4 minutes and 20 seconds, anything really can happen. And now, joust advantage to Flair, and let's see how they respond.
Yeah, this game has been pretty solid, pretty close. Both teams have been making some mistakes, but both teams have been making pretty good plays and passes. Going to Voodoo. Voodoo goes for the 2. Great save by Callan up in goal. Goes for the clear, just barely makes it through the tunnels. Flair's able to boost for it. It's a little bit of a fight for it.
But yeah, Milk definitely on them right now, and the quick clear by Flair allows them to, or allows a chance to Milk to try to recover it. But unfortunately, Chrome is there to recover it for his team. Tries to pass it to Bowtie, but unfortunately, no one is there to receive it. And now,
basically a perfect pass to Chrome there. Unfortunately, Chrome didn't see B-Love coming through. B-Love goes for the 3. C. Jason's able to pick it up, but unfortunately misses the 3, misses the 2 as well.
Lots of misses.
They go for the clear.
What,
both teams try to get their boosts going forward. Voodoo misses the disc. Super unfortunate. Grumpy's slowing it down, looking for passes to his teammates. Chrome might be going for it. Game goes for the shot. Another save by Callan.
Critical misses coming out from both boys. J.L. Graham allowing the lead, further extend their lead to Milk. Just what a save coming out from the Milk boys, unable to punish that a miss by Game. And now as 2 minutes and 45 minutes 45 remaining the game.
Grumpy comes out with the disc, passes it to his teammates, unfortunately. Game's able to get it through, punishing back the team with another three, going back and forth here. Both teams have been really close with 1 point differences, or like they've been really close this entire time, which was kind of unexpected, especially since Flair just took a win against Kang. So seeing if Milk beats Flair and Flair beat Kangos, that could be a really big upset for a lot of teams.
Yeah, I think it's important to note that the Flair that just played against Kangarillas were the first. Flair was for the first team to dethrone the perfect win ratio for Kangarillas, and Milk just able to respond that, and with that 2 pointer, Flair now has the advantage, but it's only 1 point, and with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go, there's honestly I'm not sure how this game is gonna end.
Yeah, Game was able to come back out there in the last round with a really good two and some passing. C. Jason dropping the disc, Chrome able to recover, looking for a pass to his teammates. Does a bounce pass up to Game. Game's able to recover, looking for passes, trying to juke out JL. Unfortunately, he gets headbutted. Goes for the back pass down to Grumpy's room, and a lot of good passings coming in here. Unfortunately, able to get saved by Milk.
Yeah, Milk or Game doubting himself a little bit too long on that cross pass allows Game to be punched out, and now Belov trying to push it up for his team, tries to reset it, but it's unfortunately punched out. Game able to recover it, but Milk is on that regrabs already, not allowing Game to complete a pass to his teammates, trying to give time and delay time. Grumpy Chrome Platypus is able to get deep enough, and passing it to his teammate is a lot of
A
miss.
missed pass coming from Voodoo. Game tries to go for a reset back to Grumpy. Grumpy grabs it, looking for a pass. I think Flair's trying to slow it down a little bit too much. I think that they have to be a little bit more offensive, getting into the bubble before they start passing back and forth. And Game goes for the two, assisted by Chrome Platypus. I think that's exactly what they needed in that moment, is trying to push it in super hard and just going for it in the bubble. They've been passing a lot outside of the bubble and sort of keeping it right on the outer edge, but I think just going for it is really going to help them out taking this first game.
Yeah, and this Milk still able to respond. They have 17 seconds, so they have to come out with something really quick and really drastic. Going for the regrabs and the deep pass, able to complete the pass to JL Graham. But unfortunately, he needs a 3 pointer in this last 8 seconds of the game to in order to survive and bring it into overtime. And now
See,
with
Jason is trying to go for the shot. Oh, oh,
unfortunately, Milk is not able to complete that 3 pointer and making it a 1 point game. And Flair just taking this first round.
yeah. I mean, to be honest, this game was kind of unexpected, especially since Flair just took the game off of Kangos. It's okay if they have a little bit of leeway for them to be tired against that from that last round that they from that last game that they had, but um, this was sort of unexpected that these games are so close, especially since we know what Flair can look like. But I think Flair's just getting sort of tired, and then Milk's sort of doubting themselves, and the passes aren't strong. The passes are connecting, but they're not fast, and they're not when you have to make those long passes, they're not connecting because Flair's just super good at intercepting them.
And here, a quick look at the statistics. Game absolutely leading Flair's points right now with 10 points to his name, and Voodoo also has 3 points to his name. Voodoo as well with a 1 assist. Chrome Platypus with 3 assists, and Grumpy again with the awesome saves, with 2 saves to his name. Callan with 3 saves, and JL Graham with another save.
Kind of ironic that Grumpy almost saved the goal at the very end of that game, but I think he started complaining that it went through his hands, and I think that's kind of ironic considering what's happened in the last game. But we're not going to get into that. Next, we have a next round coming up, and I think Milk's going to take this joust again. Their joust just seems a lot stronger. I think Flair's going a little bit more defensive, but let's see who wins.
And then again, Milk again able to put the disc on Flair's side, and now there is JL Graham to recover it, going for that 1v1. Goes for the cross pass to Belov and gets the first blood for Milk. 2 point lead for Milk.
The same thing happened last game where Milk came out with the first, or no, I think actually Flair came out with the first 2 points, and then Milk just took it from there. And so it's interesting to see if that's going to play out the same, if it's going to be another close match, or if maybe Flair's going to pick up their momentum on this next game.
Yeah, just like the first game, Milk was not able to convert on that first initial neutral joust, but now or Voodoo, sorry, looking to respond and gets it, gets a nice 2 pointer against Milk, able to tie the game pretty early on.
It looks like Voodoo is looking for a pass to Game for that one, but I think Game was thinking about going backboard, which is really strange. Usually you cut in you got in straight to the goal when you have those 2v1 situations.
Yeah, now Voodoo with that 1v1 is able to get that choice whether he wants to go for that 1v1 or just cut it
Yeah.
and secure that 2-pointer. So good job on the separation by the Flare boys, and good as we're talking about Flare, good a good punch allows Game to go for that 3-pointer, but just missing it. But then again,
Yeah,
Game able to recover it again. Just looking, trying to delay, give time to his teammates to set up for that drive. And now Voodoo from above tries to go for it, but a good interception. Tries to Milk is trying to clear, but not able to.
Grumpy's pushed up really far, considering how far they were pushing back and how far they were able to push forward. Oh, Callan going in for that 2, boosted it in. Flair did not even see him coming. They were taking their time getting to that disc.
Yeah, talking
Um,
about Flare being too far pushed up. Milk is able to respond that with a good 2-pointer. Unfortunately, not getting the 3-pointer, but now with any points lead is critical right now for that also momentum we so like to see.
mm-hmm. Grumpy going downfield with the disc, looking for passes, not really getting pressured. Jail comes forward for the pressure. Voodoo looking for passes, possibly a back pass. Goes to Grumpy. B-Love pressing him super hard. Game's going for the shot, pass to Grumpy, and it goes in. Oh, sorry, not Grumpy, Chrome, my bad. Chrome puts it in for the 2, sort of a slam, which are really hard for goalies to save.
Yeah, and with just a quarter of the game gone, we still have long ways to go. Tied game for both teams. And now, as the just advantage goes for Milk, let's see what they can respond again. Milk trying to get deep down, go option for that deep pass, able to complete it to B Love. Now B Love has a passing option, but instead goes for the reset. Good option for them. And again, looking for that cop pass. CJ is able to receive it, goes for the shot, but just missing. Again, Chrome Platypus able to recover it and try to go for the clear.
I think C. Jason was trying to go for a cut in, but it was just a little bit close to the goal. I think B-Love goes for the pass, possibly looking for passes to his teammates. Passes up to JL. JL just barely misses. I think it bounces off someone's head. Game's able to recover, clears it out. Blair's not able to recover the
Yeah,
disc. Unfortunately, I think Game is able to recover it, possibly looking for passes forward. Gets pressured, goes for the shot. Chrome is able to recover, goes for the long 3, and unfortunately, C. Jason sounds a little bit mad about that one. Not able to turn and get set up and save that one just in time.
just not able to punch Chrome Platypus in time and gets a quick 3-pointer against the Milk. And now with a 3-point lead and 4 minutes gone in this second round, Milk need to respond, need to gain back that lead if they want to see this game and this set go to a third round.
Yeah, these passes are just not connecting very well. A lot of shots being taken that are super risky.
And
Ooh.
a quick,
Oh my god.
and a almost mail shot coming in from Fleur, just missing. Chrome Platypus able to secure that 2-pointer for his team, extending their lead to a 5-point lead. Definitely Fleur now able to regain this momentum, and definitely gonna work out with them because they just need to win this round to win the set.
Yeah. Milk coming out, Callan QBing, passes to his teammates. Unfortunately, they're not able to recover. Flair doesn't. Grumpy goes back to the goal. Milk going for a shot, not able to connect it. Voodoo's able to clear it. Callan picks it up, interception. Goes for his teammates. Milk should be looking for a lot of passes now, not looking to juke out anyone, but going for the passes down low, possibly. Yes.
Not a lot of
Below.
pushing up, not a lot of pushing up from the Milk Boys. Just and then Crumb is able to get a relatively easy steal. Unfortunately, none of the Milk Boys were very pushed up into their 2-pointer zone, so not able to convert that drive onto a 2-pointer.
It looks like that was an attempt at a boop shot. Unfortunately, it was a little off. But Milk goes for the clear. It looks like Jail is able to recover and goes for the 2-pointer. Pretty fast shot. Very low chances of a goalie being able to save those, especially when they have such little time to be able to set up and put his hands out. And yeah, nice try.
Yeah, definitely Milk putting them in a position back in this game now with just 3 points to recover. They're they're definitely back in this game, and now they'll just have to take it slowly, and just get those interceptions down.
I think although Voodoo comes out with a really quick 2, doesn't even let their goalie have a chance to try and set up or get his hands out for that one.
Deep.
Was sort of very sudden. That was I don't know if that was a slap or maybe I'm just like
Yeah,
blind.
deep passes. Yeah, it was like a quick set of passes from Flair. Just gives little time for that back line to get back in time, and Voodoo able to score that sweet 2-pointer. Now another good interception by Voodoo. Now again slowing that down. Game waiting for that pass and goes for the down shot to Shield, but not able to complete that cut. Milk able to clear that, and now regrabbing lots of leeches. Let's see which team can get it first. And now Flair able to recover it, but now they need to be careful where they clear it.
Voodoo's able
Instead,
to pick it up to make sure that Callan does not intercept that. It looks like Milk's going to be the first boost there. Unfortunately, not a good read. Belove's still able to grab it, looking for teammates to pass it to, kind of juking out a little bit. C. Jason goes for the clear. Oh, geez, JL's able to grab it, looking for passes or a clear to his teammates. Goes for a back pass down to B-Love. B-Love goes to C. Jason. C. Jason hopefully is able to get a pass downfield. Milk really needs to get it downfield, get it off their side. This is super risky plays right now. And hopefully they're able to move it forward. A bad pass coming from C. Jason. Game is able to recover, clears it out towards their goal. Looks like it might be going in. Oh, never mind. Milk's able to recover, clears it out. It looks like Flair. Grumpy's not able to read that very correctly. It looks like Grumpy's able to collect it though. Milk not really getting their bounces. I mean their boosts intact, and sort of a mumble jumble going on. Super messy.
now here as another set of grabs and leeches. Flair is able to recover, goes for that backboard, but just missing that. And now um, Milk again is able to recover, but with they have 1 minute and 50 seconds to come back from this game, and with 5 points, that's a lot of momentum they need to get back right now. And now JL Graham trying to push it to Flair's side again, just waiting for that pass, waiting for Flair to be baited, but they're not taking that bait right now. Just good restriction coming out of the Flair,
Ooh, a
and a good
good steal coming
interception
from
going for the
Chrome,
mail
going for
slot.
a 3. That was a really good read by Chrome. He knew exactly where that pass was going. He knew the exact time to push off. That was a really good read by Chrome there, and I think that just kind of puts like an extra thing in there of like you're not going to be able to come back. Sort of rubbing it in their faces, I think, a little bit. Going on to the next play, I think Milk, although it's possible for them to win, I think with how Milk's doing on their passing and how they're handling their possession, I think it's not going to go well. And Chrome going for another 3, another line in the sinker of just more and more points added on. And with 45 seconds left in the game, Milk would need to have 12 points to be able to take it.
Which,
So
yeah, we're reaching that point. As if I can quote Sir Dinwiddie, that we're reaching out of mathematical time. Just even if even if Milks were able to score constant 3 pointers, they're not able to make it due to that running clock and the new set of VRML rules. And yeah, just good all around game for the Milk Boys, able to get the momentum and able to respond in general to Flair saving some good passes and just barely losing that first round. And for the general, what we saw in the second round, um, having this game in control and just unfortunately losing the momentum at the last seconds of the game.
yeah, I think that although this game was it was pretty tight for the first half. The game only being able to in the first game, not huge numbers like in the second game being a huge difference. But I think that the difference between the two games was I think Milk just came off of a pretty bad lose against Ignite, and I think that their mental might have not really been there. Both teams looked a little messy. I think that's because both teams were tired. But I definitely know that both teams can have better plays than what they showed here. But
Yeah, a little bit of messy plays coming from both teams, but definitely good play. I think we saw another good game of high level Ekbarina. And as we look into your further matches for tonight, if I can pull it up.
Yeah, sounds like both teams are being pretty respectful about this. Both teams saying GG, and then I think some people had to leave. So it looks like both teams are taking it very respectfully, though, and I think both teams are just a little tired. They both have double headers today, and that's always really tough for any team. So um, props to these guys for being able to hold their stamina, especially Flair for being able to hold their stamina for two pretty rough games in a row. And it just shows a lot about their mental game, and I think that's a good sign.
Yeah, stay tuned right now, guys, because right now coming up, it is at 8:30 p.m. EST. It is Spaghetti against Genesis, followed by Illuminati versus Guinness, and then our final game of the night at 10 p.m. EST. It is SSVC Legends against Nova. So we're in for a very good set of games to end this weekend. So I think I've been so yeah. So all the games moving on forward will be on the VRML one channel, so stay tuned for that. So I think it's unfortunately time to sign off. I've been your host Skinny, joined here by Rosie, and on cameras. Wet. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. See you guys.